Hi guys, I'll give you my background a little bit. I'm from the Merchant Navy and I sailed as a captain for about 5 years, mainly on dry ships, carrying various cargoes, including container ships, doing feeder service. And that was the most challenging because in feeder service, number one, the manpower is very less. Number two, the schedule is very tight in the sense it's a time bound schedule. Despite the weather and other conditions, you can't really go out of schedule. So container ships doing feeder service is a little tight schedule, and that is where your leadership qualities come up. How you tackle your team, how you make them give their best. So you can say yes, as a master on captain on the container ship in particular, and other ships also. Getting the best out of your team is not easy. That was one of my jobs for a few years, almost 5 years, as I said. And then I came ashore, I started teaching, etc. And towards the end, I recently, about 5 6 months back, I retired from Anglo Eastern Ship Management Company, wherein I was basically I retired as a deputy general manager and program head of training, wherein I was actually training the other merchant marine staff, the captains and chief engineers, how to deliver courses, how to design courses. So, as a program head, I was guiding them. That was one. And you could say I was, of course, initial stages when I was teaching, I was also designing courses myself and conducting them and putting a lot of things. During my tenure, I also did NLP training. So I'm also a NLP trainer and practitioner. So yes, I did a few things, which I did counseling course from Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Devanar. It's a deemed university. So I did a lot of other things and mainly into soft skills. And then, as I said, I was leading a team of towards the last few years in Anglo Eastern. I was leading a team of leaders because all the master miners, chief engineers, are leaders in their own right, and I was leading them. In fact, in my team, I also had psychologists who had done. I mean, they had done their masters and even PhD in psychology. So I was leading that kind of a team, and obviously, leading a team of leaders is not easy. So now that I've retired, I want to make my skills, my knowledge, my expertise, and my skills available to anybody and everybody who wants to tap into that. I'm also a life coach, let me tell you that. As a leader, of course, leadership training, I'll be instilling a lot of leadership qualities into the others so that they can become leaders themselves. In fact, one of the pinnacle of leadership is when you make more leaders, when you instill leadership qualities in others. So one of the main jobs of a leader is making more leaders. That is when he reaches the top stage. Initially, of course, you start with getting leadership roles, then being accepted as a leader, and how you become useful to the company, how you help others being useful to the company, your team, and other things. So these are the different stages of leadership. Finally, of course, as I said, making more leaders. That's the pinnacle. I'm already there. I've already been making more leaders around, and well, that is how the story goes. So, as I said, I'm also a life coach, and as a life coach, I would help people achieve their goals. Of course, as leadership, also, I help you to set and achieve your goals and outcomes. But as a life coach, it is more, of people who want to set up their own business or who want specific promotions to grow in their career, reach the topmost position in their company. So how they do it, what they do now, there when you do a life coach role, you need to play with the subconscious mind of the person. When I say play, don't take it in the negative sense. It's basically programming your mind so that your mind keeps telling you what you wish to be and how you want to become there. I may not have exactly the skills required. Like if somebody wants to become a teacher, or somebody wants to become a principal or a director of an organization, or any person working in a senior position wants to become the CEO of the company or something. So I may not have those skills. You might be from the IT industry or from any other industry, medical industry or whatever. But I may not have those kind of skills for the IT or the medical, but I definitely have skills which wherein I can program your subconscious mind, and that then would help you to achieve your ultimate goal or outcome, whatever you wish to achieve. So that is where the role of a life coach comes in, and that's what I've been doing. Of course, those whom I have helped, they will definitely vouch for it. Making leaders, of course, as I said, I have already been doing that, and I will continue to do that. So anybody who feels that my help will, he will stand to gain, or he or she will stand to gain from my help, you feel free, and you should be able to contact me either through this channel or through other things. And I mean, if I just get a message, my contact number is 9619046363, and my email ID is agbhatia, bhatia, @rediffmail.com. So I mean, you can contact me there, and then we can see how we can take it further. So this is basically about me as of now. And while I am doing this, I am also training a lot of other people into the leadership role in particular. You see, what happens is, in today's day, people get appointed as leaders, but they don't have the training of being a leader. And there are a lot of things leaders need to do. So my sessions will always be open to discussions, open to question answers, and together we should be able to do something good for everybody. It will not just be, it will definitely be my efforts, but it will not just be mine. Even your efforts are required, because remember, I can tell you what to do, but you got to do it. I can tell you how to do, but you have to do it. You have to walk the tightrope to succeed, not me. Right? I can show you how to do it. Ultimately, it will be your call. Thank you.